day out. Going to my sister's house. I'll film her garden for you. She has a really beautiful garden and a lovely house too. We're going there to meet up with my sister and my niece and nephew, and we're having a fishing night. A fishing chip night.
I'll do the haddock first because the haddock take a wee bit longer to cook.
Okay.
Okay, so these have all been prepared, ready to be fried. Secret ingredient, prepare them and leave them. Can I get Elizabeth? Yeah.
The secret ingredient, did we not show it in the last video? I don't know.
He said to Jim.
He said to Jim. Right.
Says, we take it for granted.
Yeah.
Giovanni comes here and makes us beautiful fish suppers.
All right.
Says, and the reason we take it for granted because he's actually the best
Fish fryer.
fish fryer in the whole of the country.
Oh no.
Yeah. And remember the teacher who came in who did the taste test with his guests?
No, I don't remember.
Do you not remember that?
No.
I remember that. Went to Harry Ramsden's.
Harry Ramsden's.
Giovanni, I'm recording. I might need to bleep that bit out.
He went to Harry Ramsden's and he got a fish supper there and he got a fish supper at yours and he fingered his guests and they all let yours hands down.
So you know Tibby, and that's my niece Susie. And you know Giovanni, he's been talking all day. So periodically we do a wee fish supper dinner. This was a wee spell in the moment one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, although we had fish last week.
Yeah.
3 fish yesterday.
Yeah. It started off as a wee idea and then it's grown, hasn't it? Honestly, in this family, things start with a little idea
and then it grows, I know. Full blown party.
I wonder
where I got it from.
I know. Or your daughter. Tibby's work, isn't it? Or did John help you with this?
I made the gate. No.
Right, so she's done all this, all along here. The wee skinny woman.
You reclaimed a lot.
Yeah. She's done all this, and with the help of our son-in-law Sean, she's replaced all these. Built a fence to keep this monkey in because she is a monkey and a half. And built all this to stop the dogs jumping up. Yeah, to stop the dogs jumping up. I did tell you Elizabeth's house, aka Tibby, was beautiful. Listen to the birds. I keep saying listen to the birds, but I love the birds. And this is a back view of just the side of the house. That's just one side of the house with a little Juliet balcony. And we're getting a Juliet balcony in ours. I wonder if it'll look like that. I doubt it very much. But we'll see.
I wonder if Thingy would build that.
No.
You think you would?
No, I think he's busy doing other things. And anyway, our builders included that in the price.
Is he?
I don't know.
I don't know. I run an allotment group in the school for our young people, and they come up here twice a week and we learn how to plant, grow and cook the produce that we plant.
So you've got peas in here.
We've got peas, we've got onions, we've got garlic,
and
we've got potatoes outside.
Courgettes.
We've got a couple of courgettes here. One of them has been eaten.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Wonder what your dad would think.
You know,
Eh?
he'd be saying, got you.
You thought you'd escaped it, but you've not.
Yeah.
Giovanni's daddy used to grow vegetables in Sicily and sell them. So he used to grow a lot of produce while Giovanni was over here working. And you're never really interested in gardening at first, were you?
No. You're the gardener. I was just the helper.
But now you're grown, you're taking over.
Yeah, I'm starting to
Get an interest.
enjoy the...
But you're possibly enjoying it more because...
Enjoy any outdoor activities.
Oh, but do you think it's probably because of the boys? That, you know, you're enjoying teaching them something and seeing how they
I enjoy
respond?
teaching. Doesn't matter what I teach, from mathematics to plant growing.
Yeah. Well, it's an unusual pastime for a maths teacher, teaching kids how to grow plants.
Yeah, so
1p,
Science.
2p.
science,
Yeah, it's science. Well, it's
my
botany,
subject, mathematics,
physics.
engineering. So we've got an outdoor space that we built.
And I'll show you that later. And that's for the kids to sit in. Do they have their lunch there sometimes?
Yeah, come up here. We have visitor. We have parents visiting. We had a pre-Easter barbecue there.
They'll have to peas on them for the end of the school, won't they?
Yeah, we'll be we'll be harvesting peas, and we'll be cooking them. So we'll have some recipes.
Because then it shows, you know, it's just a beginning, a middle, and an end for the kids.
Yeah. So we can get... Oh, it's roasting in here, isn't it?
That's hot. It's lovely. Right, so these troughs, this is is it Mediterranean or Sicilian way of...
I think the Greeks developed this... No, the Greeks, the Egyptians.
The Egyptians...
In the Nile developed this system of irrigation. And then obviously all the low Mediterranean places grew it. But I thought I would use it here because it minimises weeds and maximises the amount of water goes into the ground for the plants. So these haven't been watered for about a week and a half and they're still great. But I'll water tonight.
Yeah.
So, and a friend of mine who's a professional horticulturist thought this is a brilliant idea and he's going to use it in his greenhouse.
I'm jealous of this polytunnel, by the way.
I would like to spread this out for other people to use as well.
Yeah.
Passing a lot.
It's a method that you create a little mound and little channels, and it's the channels you water, and then the peas send down their roots because they're looking for water, and if you've got good root system in any plant, you're going to get a good plant. Alzheimer's Scotland have just left and they've left the gate opened. They did ask if we wanted it closed, to be fair. But were you saying, Giovanni, what happens when you leave the gate open? Can you speak around to the camera so I can hear you?
If you leave the gate opened, people wandering about the park will make their way in here and they start walking round about the park. And
then you might lock somebody in.
Yeah, and it's like Nicky Positano's father who got locked in a park.
That's right.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
They get locked in. So I better go and shut the gates.
Okay.
So they don't get locked in because they'll be wandering at the top end.
Yeah.
And
you wouldn't notice anybody. I know. I know. Okay. That's maybe a good idea to go and shut the gates. Well, I'll go and shut the gate.
There's a knack to the shutting the gates.
I was just going to shut it over, but pensioners are persistent. So this section here is run by Alzheimer's Scotland, and they have a vine. I don't know who. What is this? Glasgow Association for Mental Health. This is their plot.
Yeah.
This is their plot here. So it's a shared community.
It's different associations.
Different associations that share this polytunnel.
Space.
So the water here is collected into the water box from the drains. So
The roof. Rainwater, yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, usually we get a lot of rain, but we've not been getting much rain recently, have we?
No.
Do you want me to take one of those?
If you don't mind, I'll get the other one.
Okay.
Okay. They're nearly finished. Get that off you. Thanks. This is a problem when you've got school holidays. Unless there's someone available, usually me, to come here and keep on top of things.
Yeah, because it's
Otherwise-
actually your holiday. You're doing this during your holiday
know.
to keep these alive.
Yeah, we don't want them to die after we've put so much effort into growing them.
No. And it's as long as they know that someone's been watering them,
Yeah.
that they didn't just sit there miraculously.
Yeah.
You see how these wee channels work? It takes a wee while for the water to go down, and the roots get all excited and go looking for the water, the moisture,
So this will keep for another week.
which is good.
If I watered the surface will dry very quickly.
Yeah.
We'll get some more.
I have a couple of little projects I want to do today. This one here, and I want to paint this gold or reinstate the gold, because in a moment of madness I painted this white to go with the bedroom upstairs. Don't ask me why I did it. I don't know why, but my daughter, who lives in Milan, she brings me back magazines, house magazines, interior magazines, and I spotted this, if you can see it. So this has been gold and someone's painted it white. So this is a designer's house, so I feel completely vindicated that my moment of madness was a moment in time. But I'm going to reinstate the gold. And also Giovanni bought me this. A couple of days ago, but it's got the brown again, and I'm not so keen in the brown. My sister's did a painting for me, and that's got brown in it, but it doesn't seem as bad as what this is. This, you can't see it in the camera. It's wood, but it looks almost plastic. So I am going to paint that black like I did with my little ship paintings. Oh, cute are they? I always wanted a Scotty. Never ever got one. I've had two Westies. This is the colour we're going to do our bathroom. Up the stairs. The one we've got just now, not the one that's not been made yet. What's it called? Mousie's Back, number 40. Well, I don't know if it'll be following ball. This is the paint I'm using on it, Fusion Mineral Paint Metallics, Vintage Gold. It's been lying a little while, so I have been using water just to give it a wee dip. I've started to put the gold paint on, and there was the benefit of having the base colour because it's almost exactly the same. Of course, this is just its first coat. It looks a bit gloopy. I will tidy it up, and then at the end I'll put gilding wax on just to give it a little two-tone. But there's virtually no difference in the pigment, the tone, from the base colour to the gold. I'm going to be using an outdoor paint, which is Cuprinol Ash Black, and it's just for around here. I'll keep the gold in, and it'll probably take 2 coats. I'll just pop in at this point again just to explain what happened during the week. Giovanni was outside and he saw a gentleman taking photographs of the house, and he asked him, well, what are you taking photographs of the house for? And he explained, and to explain who he was, I'm going to put in a little clip about the house next door. And when we were renovating, we found a letter, and it had 2 messages on it, and the person who was outside had written the second message. So we will include him in today's video because it was very interesting to hear the history of the house. I'm going to stop rambling and let you watch it.
Right, we found this stuck to the wall, so we think it's a wee time capsule, so we'll see what's inside it.
Unless it's a dentist appointment.
No. It could be anything, it could be nothing. Quite a modern one when you've got it's a bill for the house. Okay. Greetings to the finder.
I'm going to come in at this point because I just seen Tibby discovered, no, it wasn't, I don't know if it was Tibby, someone discovered there was a letter hidden in
the cupboard that we took down, where the brick wall for the next door was put in, it was initially a door, and they blocked it up. Anyway, it was there, it was found, pinned to the wall, and it had 2 messages on it. I will read the messages, and I will omit the names, but that'll be for next week, because I've left the letter in the cottage, so you'll have to watch and see what it said. Thank you for watching.
Became my career doing houses up.
Right.
I've spent 40 years in the property development business.
Right.
So, and it all kind of started, I actually started with a house in London first, and then here. So I learnt as I went.
So this gentleman here, if you remember me telling you about the note that we found in the wall, this is the gentleman that put the note in the wall. And
The second part of it.
the second one, no, not the first.
Not 150.
No, we often wondered what happened to the people
Well,
who.
what happened was there was some rotten old wood round that understairs cupboard, and I thought that'll need to go. And then it was like it's hanging off. So I tore it down. As I tore it down, I saw the frame, and I saw this note in the frame.
Yeah.
And it had been from a previous occupant, and I thought that's tremendous. So I added a bit to the bottom about me, when I did it, etc., etc., and then I put it in a plastic bag.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
And I put it in
We've
there.
still got it. We've got that.
we've got that.
I put the plastic bag to try and maintain it. I don't know if that's successful.
It was brand new. Do you think it's going to be lovely, isn't it?
I actually didn't realise that it had originally all been one building. I should have figured that out actually, because it seems obvious. The rest of them are like that. Funnily enough, I might actually still have the paperwork related to it, because I'm a big hoarder of paperwork.
Yeah.
Great believer in it.
So is he.
Yeah.
But it's set in good stead, because we want to use some of the same products as we use next door, and we were able to go back and say, well, we've used this and this has lasted and that's lasted. So the builders are getting us the products that we want, which is good. But we're going to have what do you call it? A wood burning stove there. We've got the wood burning stove.
I had an anthracite wood burning stove there, which
It was a gas one when we moved in.
well, that must have been taken out.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised, because the stove I put in, it was very romantic, but it was a blinking nightmare.
Was it? Oh well.
It was terrible. Because it, as well as heating the water, it also heated the central heating. And
Yes, there was a boiler behind it.
Yeah.
There was a central heating boiler, back boiler.
in that garden, I grew some of the best vegetables I've ever grown in my life.
Oh, well, we're hoping that's going to happen again.
They told me underneath all that is some dark black earth.
That's right.
That came from ballast from the coal ships.
Right.
Because they take the coal over to Northern Ireland and they'd fill it full of earth for the ballast. And when they got it back here, it went here. And it was fantastic.
And that wall for the heat.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be great for. We're going to put fruit trees along
This
here.
section here had quite a thick skim on it, and we didn't want to damage the wall, so we used still saw and just sliced into it and slowly tapped it off because we didn't.
Did you put this in the window for the toilet? There was a wee toilet. It was in
There was
here.
a window there. That looks as if
Yeah, that's right. There was a toilet.
That's right.
And it had the toilet had wood panelling in it.
That's right.
I didn't put in, but in fact I don't think I touched the toilet. I think I had a fairly new suite in it. Green, I remember.
Oh, there was a shower room and we got to it.
There was different colours, layers of paint.
Aye.
It was when I left. It was wood panelling.
Right.
And I remember that window there. We used to have an obscured glass in that.